Akabo, Wa'akatu. This is Daku, and for the third year in a row, I had the opportunity to organize the annual Black History in Motion program here in the chocolate suburbs of Washington, D.C. Now, for those of you that don't know about the chocolate suburbs, all you need to do is Google Prince George's County, Maryland, and you'll learn that Prince George's County basically became the chocolate suburbs due to 30 to 40 years of gentrification. And many people, many black people from Washington, D.C. actually got moved out of the city into Prince George's County. So now what you have is basically the chocolate city being moved out into the suburbs. So you still got all these little chocolate towns surrounding Washington, D.C. All right. And Prince George's County is one of the blackest counties in America, and it's been said that it is the most wealthy black county in America. Although I don't agree with us celebrating individual black wealth, we need to celebrate collective black wealth, and our wealth can't be based on our enemy's money. Well, the young lady that I'm about to introduce is one of the speakers that we had at this event, one of our guests, and I like to call her Doctor, even though she hasn't been validated by the Caucasian yet. She hasn't been validated by the cracker. I still call her Doctor, because whenever you have somebody that is an expert in the topic, they deserve to have the highest honor. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to shut up and let you listen to who I call Dr. Phyllis Slade Martin, and she's going to talk to you about Black Inventions.
A small business owner of Slade & Associates, LLC, she works with businesses and organizations helping them tell their stories. Slade Martin holds master's degrees in history and college student personnel administration, and is writing her doctoral dissertation on the role of Black church people in the anti-apartheid movement. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Phyllis Slade Martin.
Good afternoon, or good morning, everyone. Well, it is always a pleasure for me to be here, so I just want to thank the Maryland Pocket Planning for one, putting on this important event. So let's give them a round of applause. One of the things we're going to talk about today are inventions, Black history, Black inventions by scientists and doctors and farmers and other people in the United States and beyond. And so I have a quick question. Who can name what are some well-known inventions by Black Americans? Who can name a few? Yes, in the back. Say that again. Okay, he said the guitar, and what do we have here? Yes, ma'am. Traffic light. The traffic light, and that was Garrett Morgan, right? Yes, ma'am. Back here. The ironing board. What are some other things? Yes. The refrigerated back of the truck. So refrigeration on the truck. Yes. And we'll do one more. The sewing machine. Okay, so when we think about the kind of things that you mentioned, they are things that are useful in everyday life, right? They make life easy. Who was doing a lot of the work? Who was providing the services? And if you provide the services and doing the labor, what do you want to do? You want to make it easier and more manageable and more efficient. And so that's some of the motivation for African Americans and inventions. Now, one of the things I really want to focus on is a lot of times we trivialize Black inventions. But today I want to talk about the deep importance and the huge impact, not only in the United States, but the global impact or inventions that were in the 19th century. We go back thousands of years. We go back, we're mostly familiar with ancient Egypt. We go back to what did Imhotep invent? He invented, that's right, the stethoscope, right? So we go back, and a lot of times what happens when we talk about Black History Month inventions, we do Black History Month invention contests, we trivialize it. But what we want to do is look at these inventions changed the game. I mean, they were game changers in how people were able to live on a daily basis, the medical accomplishments that impacted everyone, not just one section of society. So we're going to talk about that. But these inventions took place in an atmosphere sometimes an atmosphere of violence, discrimination, inequity against the people who were inventing, right? So they happened to Black Americans, and despite these conditions, we still invented. We rose above those obstacles and invented. And I want to read a quote that I think shapes this whole discussion. And this was from Charles Drew. How many of you know who Charles Drew is? Right? And who was Charles Drew? Right. So he was known as the father of the blood bank because he invented ways to preserve blood plasma. When we think of Red Cross, I mean, we're not talking about Red Cross just in Prince George's County. We're not talking about Red Cross just in Maryland. We're talking about an international phenomenon in which a Black man created the methods and he trained the people and developed the procedures for the Red Cross to follow. Let's give Charles Drew a round of applause. So this is one of the things he shared with someone. And it's about being able to create and about being able to invent when you're in an oppressed society. He said, so much of our energy is spent in overcoming the constricting environment in which we live that little energy is left for creating new ideas or things. Whenever, however, one breaks out of this rather high-walled prism of the Negro problem by virtue of some workable contributions, not only is he himself allowed more freedom, but part of the wall crumbles. And so it should be the aim of every student in science to knock down at least one or two bricks of that wall by virtue of his accomplishment. And let's say together, and the walls shall crumble. And the walls shall crumble. And this is going to be our theme throughout this presentation. So, regardless of their brilliance, these inventors had to knock down bricks. They had to face very difficult situations. So they were not, once they got there, some of them got the highest degree possible. Some of them got all kind of awards. You name the award, they got the award. But many of them still had to face discrimination. Now, African American inventions, as I said, they impact every aspect of our daily lives. When we look at inventions, we see inventions in health and medicine. We see inventions in technology. We even see inventions, and I'm going to share one invention with you. We see inventions related to food. So we're talking about the fiber. We're not talking about, again, some thing that we mentioned during Black History Month. We're talking about what made America, okay? So we want to talk about the importance of that. We also had inventions in fashion and beauty and safety and survival. We're talking huge impact. So they weren't a small because it's about the facts. If we want to look at the truth, then we need to look at the evidence. And the evidence shows us that there was advanced technology well before Europeans. And we often think of ancient Egypt, and we have lots of examples when we look at ancient Egypt. But we also can look at areas like Benin and Ethiopia, where you have these beautiful, amazing Coptic crosses and metalwork that required a level of technology that we did not see in other parts of the world. And so one of the first areas I want to talk about real quickly is health and medicine. So we talked about Charles Drew and the fact that he developed the blood bank and processing and preserving of blood. But how many knew that while Charles Drew was working for the Red Cross and for the military and for all of these groups, that they said, it's great, this black man has created these things and we're going to honor him, and he met with presidents and he got awards. But the military said, we don't want to collect black blood. We don't want to collect African American blood. There could be something wrong with African American blood. And Charles Drew is like, what? Wait a minute. So he was really bothered by this. And he tried as best he could to work in that kind of environment. And they did come to a point that they would accept African American blood. But then what did they do? They said, we'll accept African American blood, but they segregated the blood just like they segregated the people. And so the African American blood could only be used for black people. And so Charles Drew was like, you know what, I have had it. He developed a blood bank. He developed ways to save millions of lives around the world, but they wouldn't accept African American blood. So he quit and went back to Howard University to teach. And so hats off to Charles Drew in managing to live that. And I'm going to ask you to repeat with me, and the walls shall crumble. And then we have Otis Boykin. He's responsible for inventing the electrical device used in guided missiles and used in IBM computers. But one of the most important things that Otis Boykin did, he invented the pacemaker. He invented the pacemaker. Do only African Americans use pacemakers? I don't think so, right? So ironically, Otis Boykin, who invented the device to stimulate heart actions, died of heart failure in Chicago. And this is a little known fact. How many have had to have any kind of eye surgery? Has anyone had to have eye surgery? Years ago when they did eye surgery, like cataract surgery, they had to cut the eye, and then it took months to recover. Well, Dr. Patricia Bath, who is an ophthalmologist, she developed laser eye surgery. This is a black woman. Let's give this sister a round of applause. She developed laser eye surgery. It was called laser pacoprobe. And it's a surgical tool for laser eye surgery. Now, most of these inventors invented lots of other things, so they have patents for many other things. And so for her, let's say, and the walls shall crumble. Now we have some other inventions that are a little bit more fun. Has anyone heard of the Super Soaker? The Super Soaker was invented by a black man. His name is Lonnie Johnson, and he is an aerospace engineer. He invented the Super Soaker. He's invented lots of other things, and he has over 80 patents. He has over 80 patents. And then we the hair products, right? And the sister was also the first female self-made millionaire. That means mama didn't give her money, her rich father didn't give her money, society didn't give her money. This sister worked and made her money, and she made some serious money. I wouldn't mind having some of the money that Madam C.J. Walker had. Often people associate her with the what? The straightening comb. Well, she actually did not invent the straightening comb, right? What she did do was she invented cosmetics and hair products because her interest was about growing hair. It wasn't about her, you know, like when I grew up, we had the night hair grease, and we had the straightening comb, and it sizzled. But when we came out, the hair was gorgeous. We also have other inventions like Messlinger did what? He invented the mass production of shoes. And ladies and gentlemen, we know that we love the shoes. I'm going to mention just two more inventions. One is, this is really important. When we think about communications and phones, we had Granville T. Woods, who he's often known for the phone transmitter and what was called telegraphy, but he also developed the communication systems on the train. And those of us who live in this area and we see the near misses and the collisions and all the craziness with the subway and the trains and that kind of thing, Granville T. Woods developed the communication mechanisms to communicate between trains and between stations, like the telephone transmitter. And that did what? It prevented a lot of potential collisions and dangerousness in travel. But he also invented, he had patents related to the phone. And Mark Dean, PhD, who worked with IBM, developed the personal computer. Now you tell me that has global impact, the personal computer. And so that's for those scientists who have done so much for us, let's say, and the walls shall crumble, right? So I want to share one more with you, and this is really important. These potato chips. How many knew an African American invented potato chips? And it's a classic story. George Crump worked in a resort restaurant, and he was a chef for the resort restaurant, and he sent out potatoes to a customer. The person didn't like the potatoes and sent his food back. Now, how many chefs like their food sent back? He was not happy that his food was sent back. So what Brother Man did was, he said, okay, they don't like my potatoes because they're so thick. He decided, I'm going to cut them so thin, they're going to be miserable. Well, he cut them thin, and they loved these potato chips. And he became famous for developing a potato chip. Let's give him a round of applause for the potato chip. And so I just wanted to leave with you today and just to say, again, we want to understand that African American inventions had global impact. They had international impact, and they impacted the world. And regardless of the discrimination that these inventions experienced in the workplace and in American society, they